The trouble was, as it remains, all men are not created equal. The notion that they are is not true. It is a lie. In fact, Mr. Lincoln lied in his very language, as was observed by John C. Calhoun, the Southern statesman Orestes Brownson had wanted for president. Our original ancestors, the couple known in the Christian tradition as Adam and Eve, may have been created, but human beings ever since are simply born. More to the point, we know we are not born equal. How do we know this? From experience. At least I know it, because all my life I have been meeting persons more intelligent, better looking, and generally more gifted than myself. I suspect it has been much the same for you, and if it is not, please don't tell us. At this juncture, someone may want to object that Mr. Lincoln and the Declaration of Independence were not really talking about natural equality, even if Mr. Lincoln said created equal, but political and social equality. That is preposterous, at least as regards the founders of our liberal republic who signed the Declaration, the rich landowners among them, like Thomas Jefferson, who wrote the document, would never for a minute have seen their slaves as political and social equals. In fact, they would not have seen most white men as their political and social equals. I say the notion they would is preposterous, except as an abstraction. When they and Mr. Lincoln speak of all men being equal, they are not really thinking of men, of actual, concrete, individual human beings, Americans, Englishmen, Frenchmen, and so on. What they did and what Democrats after them continued to do increasingly was and is to reduce individual men into an abstraction that has never existed in reality, the abstraction of man. This has gone on increasingly, I say, but it was done at the beginning, at the dawn of the modern age, when the false philosophy of liberalism erupted politically at the time of the French Revolution. We hear it in the title of that revolution's founding document, the Declaration of the Rights of Man. It is the hallmark of democracy. It reduces men, individual, concrete human beings, men as they actually live in reality, into an abstraction, an aggregate, a mass. Sometimes the mass is not called man. In this country and in others said to enjoy the benefits of democracy, he is also known as the voter.